We're not.
And I endorse this message. This guy is really cool.
I guess I don't have to shave my head after all.
So true.
So true, so true. This guy seems cool. I want to meet this anonymous guy at some point.
For what it's worth, we are about 1/10 of the way to shaving my head. There are a bunch of other donation incentives. You can, for people who do not have the in-joke just yet, if you scroll down on the Warwick Esports Twitch page, you can see some of the runs and incentives that we've got. So, for example, at 250, we're going to have the first Hot Sauce Challenge, and then after that, we will be forcing Felix to go on a speed run of himself to Binley Mega Chippy to get us some food.
Yeah. Only a 2-hour jog away. Run. Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
It'll be really long.
You've been planning our route. Oh, yeah, so for what it's worth, this is on foot. You cannot take any public transport or private transport. But you can take it on the way back because it's only a one-way trip.
If the chips do get cold, I will be mad. So, whoever has the lucky privilege of doing that, good luck.
Okay, so for Osu Mania, it's the 4-key speedrun, so I guess you just use 4 keys of the keyboard. I don't know much about Osu. We're doing 5 6-star plus S rank speedruns. I can see the runner laughing at me. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
It's like clicking circles and then pressing stuff.
Is Osu Mania clicking circles, or is it like it comes down from the top?
I think.
You have to time it? Well, I think Osu, you click the circles. But Osu Mania, I think you just time it with the keys.
Okay.
I had a quick look at them practicing earlier.
Well, good luck to the runner for that. Os is cool. Osu is cool. And just to say, another thing, we are like £13 away. So if you've got £13, sitting on the couch or something, you should give it to charity. I think giving it to charity and letting Joel suffer is a pretty valid reason to spend money. So, just saying.
Yeah, £13, not a lot. Well, what else are you going to spend on? Like 16 kilogram bags of onions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's like 9 Cornish pasties. From Tesco.
Someone just gave £4. Oh,
it's not £4, is it? It's going to be £4.
Okay.
It'll be £4.
I have a sneaking suspicion it's £4.20, and it's going to be the guy continuing the incredible copy pasta.
Okay, so we.
Yes. Yep. Oh no.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we are ready to go to game. We'll read out that next donation in a second. What? 2 minutes? Never mind. We're quite ready. We have had more donations, and we've hit the donation goal of £250.
Hooray! Cheers for that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm sure Joel is really looking forward to this, wherever he is.
For what it's worth, that is oh wow, that was quite quick. In quick succession, we have an anonymous donation that says £13 to suffer. Smiley face. We have another anonymous donation from. We have a donation from Pick saying, "Okay," and just gets us over the milestone as well. In fact, it's kind of interesting how we just kind of shot past it because we went. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. 1 second. Let me have a look. Yes. Wait. Sorry. I'll read this. Keegan, I am only donating to sate the deep-seated loathing I have for your hair. I once may need to see you bald. It is at the base of my Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Also, feel free to hit me up on shavekeeganshead@gmail.com. I will not be surprised if that was actually set up as a real email address right now.
I really hope it is.
I'm going to send an email. Let's find out.
Game is ready. Okay, so the game is now ready. This time, for reals, definitely. So we're ready to swap over to that now, I believe.
OC Mania time with what's not pick. Not pick. That shouldn't be pick. Yeah, no. Pick's actually so good at gaming that they managed to like completely change their appearance, and now they're doing Osu. You know, this is grhkm with speedrunning Osu Mania. Hello. Oh.
RHKM.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking over from Matt for this one. So yes, you may have heard the word speedrun. This is technically not a speedrun. The WASD, the full
Testing.
version of WASD,
Testing.
stands for Warwick's Awesome Speedruns and Demos. And this is a demo.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, you cannot make the music go faster when you hit the notes better. As much as, you might want to.
Yeah.
So what are you subjecting us to today?
Right. So this is going to be a demo for the Osu Mania game. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll just say it as Osu. So I'll be playing a few easy songs and then a few harder songs.
Hang on, define easy a second. What do you mean by easy here?
So I've been playing this game for around 3 years, and
Oh,
easy
wow.
will be things that people can play in their first year.
Ah.
Right, so not the actual easy difficulty of Oz.
No, not that you can immediately pick
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
So easy relative to someone who is probably quite competent.
Yep.
Okay. So how should we work with it? So it's interesting that we have a timer here. How exactly will this work? Okay, sure. We will time you in for the song.
Yeah, it's
We will have to hope that the songs that have been picked do not get us immediately yeeted off Twitch. So we will see.
yeah.
Right.
Fingers crossed. Yes. So should we count you in then to pressing the big beep button?
Pulsating button.
Yes. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, and
Go.
let's go.
Okay, so the first song I'm gonna play is a easy song.
Okay.
So I assume do you need to concentrate too much, or are you fine talking?
Kind of. I can talk a bit during the easy songs, I guess.
Okay. Well, this doesn't look easy.
You see,
easy now.
it's relative to the.
Yeah.
To the song. When you play some rhythm games, time can just kind of slow down.
Yeah.
So for those wondering and going, where are my clicky circles? Why can't I click circles? This is specifically Osu Mania.
Yeah, it plays a lot more similar to old DDR cabinets, but rather than physical things on the floor, it's just 4 keys on your keyboard.
Yes. So, in particular, what keys is it? I mean, in theory, the runner could have rebound them, so I guess you would never know.
Yeah. I know there's an official Waluigi dance map that Nintendo made for a little bit, and it's probably compatible with this.
Thank you for this information. we'll definitely use it next time.
Yeah.
I think we just got a big donation. Hang on, I'm gonna check.
Right, so what I'm playing right now is called Speed Map. So as the name suggests, it's just mainly focusing on speed. You see compared to the songs I play later, it's quite different.
Okay.
Because essentially if you look at each row, right? Like each moment that you're hitting notes is mainly 1 or 2 notes at a time. That's what characterizes this type.
Are there any held notes? in this, or is this just because it's an easy difficulty song?
Sorry?
So in old DDR cabinets, there were some notes that you had to hold your foot on, and I was just wondering, is there any like anything similar in this one, or?
There is such thing in Ultimania. They're called long notes, but they haven't appeared yet here.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is something that we're going to be seeing later.
Yep.
Okay.
So I have 3 separate messages to read out here. I suppose I should read the other one from earlier. The first one is, okay. From they're large enough to be able to handle human, who donated £4.20 and said, don't worry, when you shave your head, you can borrow my wig, but you'll have to wear the life-size Vaporeon ears, collar and tail along with it. By the way, I'm really proud of you that you are letting Onion assume his rightful throne. He really deserves it. Honestly, you should be sussy exec. If you don't know what those words mean, that's probably for the best. And we actually have a £35 donation from someone called Alex Dixon, who says, please go very quickly. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Oh, because it's a speed run. Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. Thank you, Alex.
Much appreciated. Oh wait, we have another one that is also £4.20. I'm sorry. Called and with their impressive base stats for HP, with the comment, hey, hi, it's not really fair that you are taking my money and not even reading out your messages. Kind of upsetting, to be honest. By the way, are you letting anyone commentate? I better make a really good commentator. Please actually answer this. I want to commentate and I'm bored of this work. I don't know. If you want to head down to the SU building, identify yourself. We'll have a squad. We'll have a police car right outside.
You will not be arrested.
No.
No, you will not be arrested.
You will merely be suggested.
Yeah. We just have a couple friends that we want to see, you know?
But in all seriousness, you are more than welcome to commentate if you can manage to not get us banned off Twitch.
Oh.
Right, so...
But please finish your coursework. Don't. Don't fail your degree.
Okay, so right now I'm onto my second map.
Okay.
So this map is it is a type called jump stream, which is quite similar to stream, except that instead of one note at a time, you get like 2 or 3 notes at a time, like in each row. So if you focus later, looking at each row independently, then you'll often see things like 2-3-2-3 or like 2-1-2-1, something like that. So it's kind of more dense. So usually the tempo will be slower, so the speed of the song will be slower. But then also everything will be denser, so it's similar as hard.
So from what I understand, most OS songs have backgrounds, right? So is the background still? I think it is slightly still there, but it's just very, very dim.
No, I turned it off.
You completely turned off the background.
Is it?
Yeah, so you could. There's a background dim setting.
Yeah.
So
I can turn it on.
wait, you didn't have to. Okay.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Balls to do that in the middle of the song.
Yeah. I know, I've seen some like odd backgrounds, and I tried getting into OS, but a lot of the backgrounds are a little bit like odd.
A little bit what?
Just odd.
Odd. Yeah, I think odd is the correct
yeah.
word there. I guess there's a certain type of player who likes those
yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, if you're playing at high level, you probably want things that are quite readable.
Yeah, I think one things that I didn't like took me away from the game was just that a lot of the songs are very, well, most of them are like anime songs and stuff like that. So
yeah, I think that myself, I prefer not being judged by other people. No. That's why I'm shaving my head. No.
Yeah.
There's definitely, I think it's basically populated by a lot of anime fans.
Yeah.
They just make those songs.
Yeah, because I think most content for Osu is made by like the player base, isn't it? So it's very it's kind of like Gmod in that sense, to be honest. But you know, it just so happens that they don't make a lot of like rock rhythm things for that game. So, you know, if I don't like the music, then I'm not going to play the game. So.
We have another anonymous £2 donation that says, drip, drip, drip. Do you hear that, Keegan? The slow trickle of cash into the coffers of special effect, and the slow march of time towards the inevitable. Can you hear the buzzing? Can you hear the buzzing of the shears? It approaches slowly. Embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace it. And then I think they ran out of characters, so it just says M. But yes, thank you very much for the £2 donation. I will say that you know, if it trickles in this slowly, I think I'm safe.
Yeah.
In bits of £2 every like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
I think I'll survive.
Which is all the more reasons to start donating more, guys.
What do you mean?
All the more reason to donate to charity. As well as donating to a good cause, you're also donating to the incredible cause of seeing our president bald. So, you know.
Okay, so right now I'm on to like first song.
Okay.
So this is another type of song, like chart math.
Okay.
It's called tech. Stands for technical. And the reason is because so Keegan just now mentioned long notes, right? Or I think wherever it was.
Okay.
You're gonna see more of it here. Just the notes with kind of like a gray tail. Those are the notes that you have to hold down until the end.
Okay.
And essentially, at the top you see the percentage, right? So the number. It's based on how accurate you hit and release the long notes.
Ah, okay.
So for normal notes, you just get it's only judged on how accurate you hit it. And for long notes, you have to also release it accurately. So
Okay,
it's
okay.
in a sense harder.
As it turns out, it's actually quite difficult to commentate over. So, if you are interested in our next one, which is Mario Kart Wii, then we have another type of donation system. We have a poll. And this poll will determine which character the runner has to play, whether they want to or not. So the poll options are, we have, do they play Donkey Kong? Or do they play Mario? Do they play Daisy? Or do they play Funky Kong?
The right answer.
There is no right answer.
Obviously there's no right answer, but
You
no.
you should not influence anyone to donate.
Of course
to
not.
a certain
No.
poll.
Yeah. You know, please do that poll.
So yes, how polls work in Tiltify is that the character that has the largest amount dedicated towards them will win the poll.
Ah, okay.
And then also another reason why this chart can be categorized into tech, because if you look at the note patterning, it's quite complex.
Yes, the note pattern does seem to have an interesting offset to it.
Yeah. So they're offset.
What is the time signature of this song?
Large.
That's not how time signatures work.
It's complicated, or more like the time signature is quite steady. Then within the time signature, the rhythm is very complicated.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And also you will see like stacked notes. So if you look at vertically instead of horizontally, then you see like notes very close by, and those are hard to hit as well. That's why it's called text. And here comes the hardest part.
All I wanna be is 멋짐 내 맘대로 걸어 kick it 머리 어깨 무릎 다 힙해 Do it like me do it 나를 따라 hey kick it clap it 모두 같이 hit
Okay, we have another anonymous £2 donation. I believe this is the same person as the one who sent the last one, saying, look, I need to think of something witty. Every time I send a message, it's hard. Everyone who asks who is anonymous, but nobody asks how is anonymous.
Anonymous, do you want to talk? Is everything
it's okay.
okay? It's okay.
Is the anonymous in this room with us right now?
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. Keegan and I, we're here to talk. If there's anything you want to talk about, we are here. Anonymous,
Well, I thought you were Keegan.
Oh no, yeah, I'm
okay.
Keegan. I'm Keegan. Yeah, we are here. Don't worry, Anonymous. We're okay.
See, sometimes this map seems like it's quite, it doesn't have quite as bad rhythm, but then parts of it do just kind of get worse.
I'd assume most of the maps have some form of like break section, just to because you don't want to have the person going at 100% the whole time, right?
Oh, well, I mean, it depends on whether you're a mapper that hates, us players, really.
Yeah. I think in order to get a map onto OC, you do need to beat the map yourself.
Oh, not just that.
Yeah.
You need to, I believe it's specifically that you have to make sure that it passes ranking requirements, which are horrifying for those who have not experienced them.
Yeah.
You have to have people try out your map, people give various feedback, recommendations.
Okay.
Basically, it's kind of this whole community of approval that it has to go through.
That's genuinely kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
There's a
And
big...
it's surprising at the rate of which these beat maps, they call them, get ranked.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think I used to play Geometry Dash, and the community around that game is absolutely abysmal for this sort of stuff. So as long as the creator could beat the thing once, it was considered fine. So,
even if it might be pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, so a lot of the time what creators would do is that they would have secret exits that only they would know about,
Oh,
beat the
right,
level
right.
that way, and then it's allowed to get put on the thing.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Yeah, I don't know, it was awful.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a much smoother process.
So just a correction, in OC Mania, or in OC in general, you don't have to beat your own map to rank it. So it just has to satisfy the ranking requirements. So recently there was quite a hard song. I think it was currently the hardest map, and it was ranked by a guy who was like 5-digit, who like cannot pass the song, but it still got ranked.
Oh, nice.
Because it's high.
But like,
enough
I guess
for-
they made something that they knew that people would be able to do, even if it was horrifying.
Yeah. It is mainly for top players.
Fair.
So it's like I think there's still less than 100 people who can 99% it, which is like a standard benchmark.
I see.
Right, so I guess I'll play.
Are we
one
on
more
like the
song.
slightly harder end of things?
Yeah, we are into the harder things.
The difficult stuff.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
so
it the difficult stuff for our Twitch channel, or is it the difficult stuff just for you personally?
for me, it's difficult for me as well.
Okay.
I guess it's not quite at the push limit for myself, because
Yeah. Are there any OS players in? Sorry, OSU. I don't actually know. Should I say OSU? Should I say OS? Is this a big debate in the community?
It's but I don't care.
Is this like the GIF thing?
Well-
Probably is.
Well, because Osu is a Japanese game, right?
So it's developed by an Australian person.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Who lives in Japan, I believe.
So the actual hiragana would translate to Osu, but I think in Japan it's generally like some people pronounce a lot of the time when su's at the end of a word, sometimes they just say s and then it's implied that it's a su.
Right.
So like
I remember that when I did used to play a bit of it, it would always say "Welcome to OS" at the start.
yeah. So I mean, there's like it's like obviously there's the verb desu, which is like yeah, but sometimes it doesn't really matter if you say desu or des, but generally like people who are actually from Japan just drop the u at the end just 'cause like
Yeah.
why not?
Nerd.
Right,
Someone has said Zaspar went. Good luck, Gareth.
yeah, so just a short description for this map. So this map and also the map before this are both called Jack maps.
Right.
So Jack stands for jackhammer.
Is it basically just you have to keep on tapping them constantly?
Yeah, essentially. So another name is called court jack, and that might make more sense because courts means like essentially hitting more than one note at once. And if you look at it, look at the screen horizontally, then you just see like you have to hit more than one note at once, and that's essentially what jack is. And I'm keeping a pretty good combo. I think this will be personal best.
Nice one. Live on the Warwick Esports too.
And while my hands are below freezing.
Please take care of your hands.
Well, funny enough, 10 minutes ago my hands were warm and I was playing, like warming up.
Ah, okay.
Then I switched PCs and now my hands are freezing.
Yeah.
And also like, Oceania in general, like it doesn't make sense if you don't play the game, but it kind of is physically demanding. Like
No, I feel like I can see that. You'd have to press what, like, just. I'm assuming the number at the thing is how many buttons you press this map. Like,
Yes.
Doing-
Well, it's the combo meter. So
okay,
I guess the number of unbroken button presses this.
yeah. So I mean, pressing what that many times in the space of like 4 or 5 minutes. I feel like yeah, I can see that being like really, really demanding on like your hands for that sort of thing.
yeah, so the thing is, like just hitting the notes is probably not that demanding. Like, I'm sure you can do that as well. But the harder part is controlling.
Okay.
So I should stop talking.
Okay.
It's controlling like which fingers to press and not press, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So-
It's like coordination.
Exactly. So it's kind of like related to finger independence, which is sometimes you have to keep pressing one key, but then the other, like on the same hand, like you have to keep pressing one finger, and then the other finger alternates between pressing and not pressing. That requires a lot of control, and like just controlling your fingers takes a lot of energy.
Okay.
And, yeah, like for me myself, it's quite common to like sweat a lot, even if the session lasts for like an hour or something.
Yeah.
Right. That is personal best. Yep.
Nice one.
Okay,
Right. I think you should. I'm unclear on whether you're planning to do one more, or whether we're moving, whether something else is happening.
well, I got 5 S ranks,
Oh,
and
nice.
that is the speedrun.
Okay.
And I guess
So
end time.
because that is I guess in theory time. Although it was more of a demo than a speedrun. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for that. It
Thank
was a
you.
nice showcase.
Can we get a round of applause?
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I believe that it is hot sauce time.
Hooray.
Which means that we'll be shortly switching cameras and